Hey guys, welcome back to Zelda64 Child Quest. We are in the home stretch. We did the Spirit Temple and the Gerudo's training grounds in the last episode, so now we just need to go do Ganon. I switched over to my Hyperkin N64 USB adapter, so I'm using a real N64 controller now, and the aiming is so much better. I can actually fine-tune the aiming and get exactly where I need it to be. I should have been using this all along, but we'll use this from here on for any Nintendo 64 shenanigans that we need to do. The only thing I will say is the input delay is not too bad. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's a N64 adapter. It's not going to be as seamless as using a console with the controller, but it is what it is. And using the L button is kind of weird to do like the speeds because I have to hold it like this to hit the L button because normally the L button isn't really used that much. So in order to do that, I have to kind of hold it a little strangely, but that's fine. Definitely way better setup than anything else. So I think we're gonna roll with this. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't working at first because I was plugging in the adapter to all kinds of different USB ports and it just wasn't. It was registering the adapter, but no inputs were registering in any testers or in the emulator at all. And then I realized that the actual Nintendo 64 controller connected to the adapter was not plugged in all the way. So I just gave it a little, and it started working. I was like, bruh. I was like 10 minutes trying to figure that out. And I was like, is it plugged in all the way? No. You stupid. But anyway, let's go fight Ganon. Well, we gotta go get the gold gauntlets from Ganon's castle. We gotta figure out how Ganon's castle is going to work. I also kind of want to take a little detour and take a look at see how the magic beans work as well, because normally magic beans grow when you become adult Link, and we're still child in the adult timeline. So how does that work? I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, this controller is so much better for this. What have you been doing all this time, bro? And it just feels right using a real... I mean, this is a third-party Nintendo 64 controller that is extremely close to the OG Nintendo 64 controller. Like, it's dang close. And I have two of them. I have a green one that's with my green console that I reshelled, and then this one. Let's get some beans, because why not? Nope, it's not my style. Oh yeah, using D-pad's gonna be kind of strange too with this controller, but we'll adjust. That Octorok is really trying. Okay, so they're planted. How do we make them grow? What if we just leave and come back in the area? Does it just grow because it's supposed to be grown in the adult timeline? It's curious to see how that works. Because you need magic beans to get the piece of heart on top of the archway in... Oh, it's not grown. What about Song of Storms do this? Oh. Okay, so that's how you would do it. So instead of planting them as child and then coming back as adult and then being grown, they grow when you play Song of Storms. So now I bet if I leave and come back the area, it'll be grown. Song of Storms makes sense. I can definitely see why. Or that it canonically makes sense. And it's grown. Nice. Okay, so that's how magic beans work. I guess I can just reach over to hit the L button if I really want to. Just trying to find the best layout for using these extra buttons that normally you wouldn't. But then I can't press the A button unless I stretch my thumb down here. It'll take some adjusting, but most of the hacks and stuff that I'm going to play are not even going to use these buttons except for the D-pad, but L is a very situational thing. So how does getting to Ganon's castle work? Because town is still normal, along with the castle. Oh, a rabbit. Does everybody still say the same thing too? You're so handsome, King of Hyrule. Princess Zelda riding on a white horse. My precious puppy. Something happened in the castle. Kid, you better be careful. Maybe I should leave town soon. But if we go to the castle... Oh, what? Excuse me? That's weird. Is it supposed to be this dark? I can't see. I mean, I can kind of navigate where I need to go, but I feel like it's not supposed to be like this. I'm gonna get caught. Ah! Okay, there's Din's fire. Go up this way. There we go. Nope, too close to him. Dude, this is not right. Go this way. There we go. Why is it so dark? I think I'm going... Yeah, this is... I'm fumbling in the dark here. I don't even know if this is how I'm supposed to get to Ganon's castle. And what about the fairies fountain for double defense? Or up here. Ironically, I can actually see better if I look at OBS instead of the actual monitor. Oh. Now I can kind of see. Oh man, the fog is... Oh, bugged. Oh my god, no, I can't see at all now. What the frick? This is bad. Frick. Oh, that doesn't help at all. I can't see, bro. This is bugged. I can't see. Oh, I can kind of see. Oh, now I... What? Okay. And then I disappear. Dude, that was buggy as crap. Oh. Hi, Zelda. The spiritual stone, you finally found it. It erases the whole... Wait, what? What's supposed... Huh? What's supposed to happen? Huh? Oh? Something is amiss. I wonder if it's because I chose to skip the... Because I get the Ganon's castle, like, whooshing up here. But I enabled skip stealth sequence. I wonder if I need to repatch my ROM to not skip the stealth sequence, and that's breaking things. Hold on. Stand by. So one thing I thought, I did repatch the ROM to not skip the stealth sequence. One thing I did just think about though is that we're kind of dumb and didn't go get the light arrows. So I wonder if that has to do with anything. If it was purely a smooth brain moment that we never went and got the light arrows, which we have to do anyway, so. Okay, because it didn't trigger Ganon kidnapping Zelda, so maybe that has to do with something. Let's try that. Oh, I also just realized that I had enabled 16:9. I'm waiting for you, Soul. Oh, maybe that scene alone was only 4x3 because now it's widescreen again. I don't know. Things are acting weird, but I think we do need to trigger this. You have overcome many hardships and awakened the 6 ages. Ganondorf, the king of evil. Triforce of power. Ears. The sacred arrow of light. Whoa. It can't be. I'm standing in midair. Come to my castle. Okay, so we have the light arrows now. Now let's see what happens if we try and go to Hyrule Castle and see if that fog issue still happens too. Because that was really weird. Let's see. Okay, no fog. Kind of wanted to be day, though. Yeah, I can actually see. I don't know what that was all about. It's a graphical glitch. Oh, I almost made it to the thing. It'd be really cool if they like had you go through the front of the castle instead of the thing, because whoa, dude. Ow. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm hoping my theory was correct and that I was just stupid and didn't get the light arrows, and that triggers this to be available. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, Okay, that was it. I think I still needed to disable child stealth though, because it was taking me right to Zelda instead of letting me get into the courtyard, which is how you get to Ganon's castle. I believe it's in the works to change it though, so that you get to Ganon's castle in like the Gerudo Valley area, and that like some unused areas are going to be put in those spots. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but that was definitely what needed to happen there. And it makes sense. I was just dumb and got ahead of myself and didn't go get the light arrows. But we good. We're moving on. Nice. Cool. All right. Now here's to hoping that the gold gauntlets are going to function properly, because the silver ones did not. Whoa. Ganon's castle is childlike. Crazy. All right. Let's get to work. Oh, the aiming is so buttery smooth now. I can actually do what I want to do. Oops. Try to do a little skip. And... Ow! My toe. Get this heart. Nice. Any questions? I think so. Gotta get used to this controller too. Go, Chew. More chews. My headphone cord. There we go. Oh boy. Now that one I was able to kill in one hit. Yeah, I can actually aim at the sun faces now. Should have had this in Majora's Mask quest, all the other stuff too. Well, hindsight. Lesson learned. Use a better controller, bruh. Also, I think the plugin has to do with it. I changed over to the Enrage plugin because it was actually using the default Project 64 input plugin, which I think sucks. So I switched over to Enrage as well for this controller, and I think that has to do with it too. It could actually just be the plugin. I could have probably switched over to the Enrage plugin with the Xbox controller that I was using and been fine, but let's just go for the vanilla experience. Nice. All right, spirit's done. So double defense combined with the Goron tunic, which we actually aren't wearing for some reason. Again, why? Oh, you know what? Because we put it on for the water, the whirlpool water trial in Gerudo's training grounds. Oh, you know what? We need gauntlets for in here too. Can't do this one yet. Alright, I wasn't holding the controller right for that one, but definitely way more fine-tuned. Whoop. I don't think we need this, but... No, we don't. And the door's gone. That's weird. Let's snipe the like. Actually, we could probably jump to that. Unless we do a tiny little ground hop like that for some reason. Yee! Almost jumped too far. There's our gold gauntlets. Another power bracelet. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab A to lift stuff up. Oh, we have dual bracelets. Yo, that's kind of cool. Okay. Getting used to this controller. There we go. Alright, we have a rounded out inventory aside from the last bottle, which we're not doing Poe collecting for. We should probably take off the bunny hood here, because... Oh, man. Oh, whoa, whoa, why am I, like, curving to the left there? What the frick was that? Dude. That was really weird. I was like pushing slightly to the left by accident. Well, this is a problem. Doors? Hello? Oh, we are trapped in here, bro. What? That's really weird. Let's reset. We're finding the issues at the last area, which is fine because there's still some things that need to be worked on with this, I guess, and it's not completed, so to speak, yet. But I'm glad I'm seeing this stuff to relate to the creators. Doors just aren't a thing, I guess. But we still have the gauntlets. Probably should go out and try to do the Great Fairy thing. Can we lift this? We cannot. Well, that is a game-breaking problem. Well... Okay. Well, that means we can't do the fire trial either. The frick? And why did the doors despawn like that? Alright, so we're gonna save state here. Let's see if we can work around this. All hope is not lost yet. Let's leave the bunny hood off for now because... Oh, maybe we should. Wrong button. Wrong button. What was that? Okay, the doors are still here. Oh god. Oh, the bunny hood speed is crazy with this. Alright. Really got to be careful with the traction on the hover boots because you will slide. Yeah, there's a silver rupee underneath that that I can't get, bro. Well, that is a major problem. I may need to reach out to the creator to find out what I need to do because I can't progress Ganondorf's castle without being able to use the gold gauntlets properly. And we got around it in Gerudo's training grounds and Spirit Temple, but we're not gonna be able to get around it with this unless we somehow like didn't like enable the no clip or something, which I don't even know if I'd be able to do. But stand by. Okay, so we're back. It is the following day. I did reach out to Admentus the creator, and he did push out a fix that fixes the issues with Ganon's Castle, the doors, and also fixing the strength upgrades. But also, there's been some new things added. Let's go, before we do that, just so we, oops. Stay oriented. The way to get to Ganon's Castle is different now. It's not done through going through the child stealth area in Hyrule Castle when you have everything. It's in a much better place, in my opinion. So it doesn't interfere with child stealth. And if you skip child stealth or have that option enabled, you don't mess up access to Ganon's Castle. It has been moved. They relocated. They closed up shop and moved to a different location. Sorry, but Ganon is in a different castle. So we're gonna go out this way. There's 2 new areas, actually. So let's see. We can go out this way. And then out this way. Out in Hyrule Field. And we're gonna go towards Gerudo Valley, because something has changed over yonder. Oh, there's Arnie Man. I ain't giving away my bunny hood, though. You cannot have it. You will not have my bunny hood, no matter how hard you try. But anyway, we're actually going to go to Lake Hylia first, because Lake Hylia has a change. That's pretty cool. And the Poe, so that was one thing I was thinking about when I was playing this too. I think I mentioned it like once or twice, was how is the Poe shop going to work, where you have to turn in the 10 big Poes. Well, before, it actually was, if you go in there at nighttime, the Poe shop is there in the guardhouse, but it has been relocated entirely. And we're going to see where that is in a second. So we go to Lake Hylia. Now, there is a road to Lake Hylia area from Majora's Mask, which is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Having Majora's Mask areas incorporated into OOT as like just pathways and stuff, I like that a lot. It really kind of expands a little bit. But if we go in here, this is normally the Swamp Shooting Gallery. This is where the Poe shop is now. Yo, that's crazy. Young lad, what happens today? What's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card has 0 points. Come back again. Alright, fine. Just put the Poe in the bag, bro. I've used that joke too much lately. But yeah, so road to Lake Hylia, which is kind of cool. So that's where the Poe shop is. So now we have an in-between area. Oh, there's a big rupee up there instead of the piece of heart. Ow! Gways! Bro, you had to put Gways there? Well, normally there's bats here, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Oh wait, no, that was a keys. Never mind. Oh, that was not a Gway. That was not a Gway. That was a keys. Learn the difference. And then we get into Lake Hylia this way. So that's pretty cool. I like the in-between area there. But there's another in-between area as well. If we go back out this way. Woo! I love the rupee trail. Back at the Hyrule Field, those areas work great. It's a nice little in-between area. The expansion. It'd be interesting to see like a fully like entwined Majora's Mask areas into OOT. Like even more Majora's Mask areas added to OOT, which I think might be in the plans. I'm not sure. I think that was mentioned that even more unused, well, not necessarily unused, but Majora's Mask areas are going to be added to this child quest to kind of expand it and bring it all together even more. But if we go to Gerudo Valley now, over here, we end up in Gerudo Valley. We go further in though. That's where we start to see some different things. We'll grab the chicken with us, just one. Why not? We'll eat the chicken. You chicken eater. Winner, winner, chicken eater. Boop. Alright. I just had to eat the chicken. So now if we go this way, we now have Road to Gerudo Fortress, which is the Akana Road, which is super cool. Just saying. Full of Tektites and no fences like in So we have that way, which usually goes to the kind of graveyard. We'll get there in a second. have a convenient crate here because there's obviously not any kind of Gyro's Mask or post stuff. You know, on the tree. It'd be interesting if you could hook shot to the tree. Let's break these boulders. I love stabbing the rocks with the sword to break them. Yeah. Ow. Eat my hammer crouch stab. Any questions? Didn't think so. So if we go this way, instead of going to Ikana Canyon, we end up at Gerudo's Fortress, which is pretty cool. I like this in-between area for that as well. Works well. But the real purpose of that is, if we go back this way. You probably already know what I'm going to say. What's in the crate? Break it. Bonk. So if we go this way yonder to go towards the graveyard, this is where Ganon's castle is. Which makes sense, because Ganon is Gerudo. And Hyrule Castle is still normal. He just set up shop over here instead. So that's pretty cool. Those are the new additions. I really like that. That's a cool little expansion there. And then also the strength stuff is fixed, and the despawning doors in the Shadow Trial should not be an issue anymore. We should have gotten double defense. I knew I was forgetting something. I was getting too carried away with the road 2 areas. Got too hyped. It's fine. We'll make a little detour. So we can theoretically also lift the boulders now too. Nice. Sweet. Let's go back to Spirit Temple and move that block. It's bothering me. ADHD. Look, I got him. Or OCD, sorry. Gotta move that block. Wow, Link is really packing some strength. Good grief. Then we get double defense. So we have the Goron Tunic damage reduction and double defense. Yeah. Reduced by half. Wild. So we're basically invincible now. So how much damage does the Goron Tunic reduce? Reduces damage taken by half. So the Goron Tunic reduces damage by half, and then the double defense also reduces damage by half. Does that mean that we don't take any damage? I didn't even think about this when we were doing like the Amara and Nimbies where we had the abilities. Now we still take damage. Bruh, the math is not mathin', dude. Goron Tunic reduces damage by half. Okay, so it's half of half. Okay, so it's not 2 halves equaling a whole damage less. It's half and then half of the half. So the littlest possible. So a quarter the damage. So that damage now does 3/4 less because it's half. I think my math. I'm not a math major. I don't know. That's just the way that I interpret it. Although I interpreted it wrong initially anyway. But we're not going to talk about that. Because yeah, half of the half would mean that all the damage will be gone. No, it's half of a half, which is a quarter. Right? Anyway, I don't know. I'm done thinking about it. My brain hurts. Light trial. Invisa City. Also, it was the Enrage plugin. It was the controller plugin that was causing aiming to be so bad. Because I actually am using the Xbox controller again now. And tested out a theory of using the Enrage plugin with this instead of with the OG Nintendo 64 controller, and it was the plugin. It was the plugin that was being terrible. So with this controller, the Xbox controller, and the Enrage plugin, aiming is butter. Very precise. I can shoot what I want to now. Anyway. Because using the OG controller with the adapter is kind of cool, but makes using like the extra abilities that are available in this a little bit tricky because you have to really kind of stretch your hands and hold the controller awkwardly to use like the D-pad and the L button to do the running and the jumping. So let's switch back to the Xbox controller with the N-Rage plugin. Makes things nice and smooth. But that's just me. You can use whatever controller you like best. Let me just... Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Ah! I'm missing one. There it is. Beat the boulder. Nope, guess not. Ooh, can't believe I dodged that one. This is the gotcha room. Whoosh. Nice. Alright, fire trial we can do now because strength functions as proper. Strength functions as proper. There we go. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Now using the buffer hoots in here is a little bit too slidey. I say that as I run right off the edge. What are you doing, you idiot? Whee! Alright, nice. And immediately turn around and... See, I thought I was going to end up grabbing the ledge, and that's why I kept going, because I was like, I'm just going to grab the ledge and not land on the platform. Why do you land on the platform? Buh.
Holy strength.
Thank you. Woo! See, that was another instance where I thought... Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. There's another instance where I thought I was going to grab the ledge instead of actually landing on the... landing on the platform. Now that time I grabbed it. Judging distance is a little bit hard. I have no depth perception. Yay, fire trial was actually completed because we could use the gauntlets as intended. Now if we do this though. I put on the boots though. Or maybe I didn't actually put on the boots. I thought I did. Alright, run. We don't need a hook shot. Yeah, I know we're messing up a lot, but we're just having fun at this point. It's vanilla game, who cares? Well, it's not vanilla, but you know what I mean. We're not trying to play perfectly. Nice. Shadow Trial, this is... I couldn't beat this one before because the doors, like, despawned on me. But I did get the gauntlets. I just had to save and quit. You know, we could probably just... Yeah. Yeah. Too far. I could have done that better. Man, the Giga run with the buffer hoots is a little dangerous. Let's take off the boots. Thank you. That's what we should have done. And we'll take off Bunny Hood for this because Bunny Hood just goes a little bit too fast. Oh, and also, back to the OG Nintendo 64 controller. So the controller that I have for Nintendo 64 is actually a third-party controller. And it does have notches, but where the... Yeah, fire arrows are going to work for that. Where the stick makes contact with the plastic inside where the joystick is not notched. And I can't remember if it is on an OG Nintendo 64 controller, but I know the third-party controller that I have is actually a circle on the inner area of where the stick is, but notched on the larger area that flares out from the stick, which doesn't help me in backwalking and just notching the controller down to the bottom to make sure I'm walking backwards. Just thought I'd mention that because I remember that was one of the things that I talked about before was how annoying it was to backwalk sometimes on this controller because the circle around the stick is a perfect circle instead of a notched thing like the GameCube. I think the GameCube controllers, those are notched, like the actual area where the stick makes contact with the outer plastic too. So anyway, that was just a couple of extra things that I thought I'd just throw in there for. So we should be able to. Well, let me grab. I think we do need another blue fire. I can't remember if we need blue fire in the next room, but we should be able to circumvent it. I think we do. We do because there's like a switch that's blocked, but we shouldn't have to do any of this at all. Oh wait, what? Okay, I see. Added a couple things here to make it better for Child Link, I guess, like that grate on the wall so that you can climb up because you wouldn't be tall enough to climb otherwise. That's not what I want. Surprised that worked. But we're gonna beat the game, guys. We're almost there. And that room was way easier and much more straightforward. So yeah, the way that would work is, you know, you would do the blocks as normal. There would be a little step up onto the hookshot target thing, then onto the block, then climb the grate to the thing, even though we just jumped past it. I just wanted to cover how it was intended to be done, which makes sense because Child Link is not tall. Pew. So we got like what, one more left? I think Forest Trial. Yeah. We did Spirit. Any questions? I still suck at aiming, but the aiming's not as bad. It's not so jerky, like I go to move it like a fraction and it just goes like up. It's much better. It'll be more noticeable in whatever we decide to play next. Alright, so we can do a little bit of shenanigans here with the hover boots and runny. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're not tall enough to climb that. That's why that's there, but instead of doing all that, we can just... Oh god. No! I wasn't even running, dude. It was just a bunny hood that threw me off. Good grief. Whatever. Oh boy. Ow. Ow. That works. Alright, no bunny hood, please. Yeah, so much smoother. I can make precise movements. Nice. Ganondorf's gonna be fun. Doing his Child Link. Something you never see. Forest barriers dispelled. Yay, all of them are gone. Cool. All right. 3 hearts going in for the Ganondorf kill. Find those steps. Hey. Thanks. I just wanted to kill him with crouch jabs. No other reason than just I wanted to do it that way. Is it efficient? No. But is it fun? Yes. Efficient? No. Fun? Yes. Ow. Correct. Boss key. The boost key. We're almost there. Double knuckle. Oh yeah, they're faster. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Nice damage reduction though. Solid. I should probably pick up any hearts that they dropped. Yeah. We only have 3 anyway. Alright. Full restock. We hit Ganon with a fairy slingshot. What do you think? How much damage do you do? So weird going up here as child, just saying. It's cool though, I like it. Alright, here we go. Let's see if there's any dialogue changes. Yeah, play that organ, bruh. Oh. Doo-doo. Not quite tall enough. The Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again. 2 Triforce parts not captured on that day. Didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now finally all the Triforce pieces have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. It's fine. Well, the organ just disappears. We can't target him. I kind of want to try the... I'm too strong for you. That's funny. Oh, frick, what? What? Why is that happening? Oh, because I have ISG on. I stupid. I can't walk off the ledge because I have ISG on. That's funny. That was a bug. I was like, oh, you have ISG on, duh. You're stupid. I beg your finest pardon. All right, fine, whatever. We'll do it the right way. Ooh. That ooh, that's tough to judge as child, not gonna lie. We gotta be careful. We're gonna die. Should be crouch stabbing him. Too early! Frick. Just one butt stab and he died. We're almost dead though. That's not good. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid. What? So. Ugh. Pitiful man. We are gonna save state because if I do actually die, oh, I actually refilled on health. If I do die, I am not doing all this over again. We're just here for the lols, bro. Show me the way. Okay, there's no point in running faster or doing the bunny hood in here because you can only do it at a certain speed anyway. Thank you. Money? Wow. Gives me money. Probably gives me full hearts. Try not to get rocked. I hit the wrong thing. But it still worked. Cool. Not bad. Go down, bruh. Nice to do the Ganon fight without dying. Like I said, I did make a state. I'm gonna make a state because if I do somehow manage to flub it so hard that I do die, I'm not redoing everything. Actually, don't even. Where does it take you if you die? If you die to Ganon, like the final fight here, does it take you back to? Would you get forced to start back at Ganon's castle and then have to do Ganondorf and the tower climb all over again, or does it take you back to the escape sequence? Because I don't think I've ever like legit died to Ganon to know where it takes you if you do. Interesting thought. I'm sure someone knows. It's finally over. But I'm too short. What are you looking at? Uh-oh. What does that sound? Hold it with two hands because it's supposed to be the big Goron sword. We did fight Ganon as child in one of the games. I forget which one it was though, but now that I'm thinking about it, we have fought Ganon as child. That wasn't Nimby's, was it? Did we fight Ganon as child in Nimby's, or was that a different one? We never fought Ganondorf as child, but definitely we've had to do Ganon as child. I can't remember. It might have been Nimby's. Honestly, I can't remember. But we have to equip. Nice thing is I'm a lot smaller. I can just go right underneath. Why are you spinning? Get down. So there's the Master Sword that flew out of our hands. Get him. The scale layer is not quite right for it to go in his head. It's pretty funny though. Cool. Wow. There you have it. That was what he did. That was a lot of fun. Not gonna lie. I enjoyed doing that full thing as Child Link. It felt good. You.
Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, soul. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants.
It's my Ganondorf voice. Flashbang.
As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. ...
Height difference. What is Link looking at? Sealed inside the evil realm, plus pieces reign for time. What Master Sword? Why are you sticking your face on my your hand on my face, bro? She's got her hands like on his head. Regain your lost time. Time lost? Foreshadowing? It would make more sense for her to play the Song of Time there. I always thought. It's just an observation. I feel like it would make more sense to play a Song of Time, send him back, than Zelda's Lullaby. Thank you, Soul. Well, there you have it. That was Child Quest Ultimate. Probably not going to sit through the credits because they should just be the same. And you normally become Child Link and in the final scenes anyway, and go up to see Princess Zelda before the screen goes brown and stuff like that. But that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I liked doing everything as Child Link and seeing how they, adjusted it to be for Child Link and him just legally using all the items instead of having to equip swap to cheat your way to use items and be able to use all items at once, because you could use boomerang still, you could use everything that you had at your disposal as child. And the combination of the timelined areas was cool. Freeing Zora's domain from the ice was cool. Having access to that shortcut again after beating Water Temple was nice. I didn't really come across any issues, to be honest, only towards the end. Like having issues with the horseback archery, but the fence being too tall, that's just some minor fix. I think he's going to fix that too. and then the gauntlets not working right, and the disappearing doors in Ganon's castle. But otherwise, it was a pretty smooth experience. Nothing too jarring or anything like that. Like, oh wow, this is really strange to do as young Link. It still felt natural, which was nice. And the gilded sword and the silver sword was cool. That was the first time we ever seen that. You know, just it's still recolored, you know, gilded sword, but it's still cool. It's different. And, you know, getting the gold dust like an to make the gilded sword with Big Goron was pretty cool. Yeah, it still felt natural. There was some cool little additions, and the in-between areas now for Gerudo Valley into Gerudo's Fortress, and then also the branch off into Ganon's Castle is really nice, along with the Poe Shop being in the road to Lake Hylia as well, instead of having to go into the Poe Shop at night, because you wouldn't know to do that. And I didn't know to do that until someone said it, until they told me that, you know, oh, you get to the Poe Shop by going there at night. But yeah, that was really fun. It was a nice laid-back playthrough. Coming off of the stressfulness that was Master Quest. Well, Master Quest was not as bad as Master Quest. Master Quest just, I don't know. I enjoyed some of it, but there was just so many other gratuitous things that were just like, why would you do this? So I don't know if we're ever going to go back to that. I know what to do now to proceed, and it's just a pain in the neck. I have to redo all the moon dungeons again, which I got to set aside time for and all that crap. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll know. If you want to see how it ends, then just go look at someone else's video on someone else that did it, because I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. But we'll have to figure out what we're going to play next. I think a couple things. Trying to see about cooking up soon. I know Dawn and Dusk, the OOT ROM hack, has a PC port in the works, which is pretty cool. It's not ready yet, but I think maybe soon. Shadows of Adoria, still waiting on that one. I think that's probably not gonna. I think Stoney said that would probably be like Halloween of this year, maybe. I can't remember. Indigo, we've got a couple more teasers. We got the Indigo hype flowing again with the teaser trailers and, you know, showcasing of stuff, and the Link model looks really cool. I'm still hyped for Indigo, man. As they said in the release thing, coming, you know, December or winter of 2025, maybe, possibly soon. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll let this go on super speed to the end, so I can end this officially. Navi, where are you going? Ugh. I don't know why I'm yawning. It's only, it's like 4 o'clock. I like the abilities with the stones and medallions too. It would be a slower playthrough if I hadn't enabled those things. Probably would have taken a bit longer. Might not have ended on this episode. But I do like the abilities. They add nice little quality of life and speed up and quality and remove some of the tediousness. Because it can be tedious sometimes. As much as I love the game, there are some tedious things in it. And I've done the same thing so many times. I was like, all right, let's just make this faster or speed it up or make it more interesting or exciting or fun, or add a jump and a run and having the bunny hood and, you know, reduce damage and stuff like that. Just spices it up a little bit. Makes it a little bit less tedious. But it was very fun. I enjoyed that a lot. And I'll be keeping up to speed with any updates that additionally still happen to it, because, you know, it's still not fully done yet. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Well, there you have it. So if you guys enjoyed the series, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Thanks, Edmentus, for making this. Looking forward to see any other additions that get added to it. And yeah, tell me what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, as always, take care.